For the first time in almost 2 decades, we might actually be on the brink of Half-Life 3. Not a joke, not a meme. We've got real leaks, real code, real insiders going on record, all pointing towards HLX, the rumored codename for the true continuation of Gordon Freeman's story, and it might launch alongside Valve's brand new Steam Machine hardware in early 2026. Let's break down every piece of evidence, because honestly, this is the strongest a Half-Life 3 signal has ever been. It's been 18 years since Half-Life 2 Episode 2 left us all hanging on one of the most brutal cliffhangers in gaming history. And every year since then, Half-Life 3 confirmed has been a running joke across the entire internet. But suddenly, everything changed. In the last few months, the Half-Life community has started seeing signs, real, trackable signs, that a direct continuation of the series is happening at Valve right now. This entire wave of hype starts with 2 names you probably know: Gabe follower and Tyler McVicker. Now, these aren't random Reddit posters. These are the 2 most accurate Valve data miners in history, the same guys who have correctly leaked Dota updates, CS2 details, Steam Deck info, and VR projects years before they were announced. Both of them independently have been saying for months that Valve is developing a new Half-Life game codenamed HLX. And this time, the code backs them up. Data miners have found HLX references hidden inside updates for Dota 2 and Counter-Strike 2. We're talking HEV suit entries, new creature tags, player states unique to Half-Life, and repeated mentions of HLX as a standalone project. Valve has always slipped project codenames into unrelated updates. They did this with Half-Life Alyx too, and the pattern here is identical. This is not a coincidence, this is a breadcrumb trail. Then things leveled up. The leaks claim HLX has already reached internal playtesting at Valve, and that testing has expanded to family and friends. That's huge because Valve only does that right before an announcement window. But here's the biggest line in the sand. Back in May 2025, a major rumor dropped saying HLX is playable from start to finish. If that's even halfway true, this game is much further along than anyone expected. Data mine tools from this project show some of the most advanced tech Valve has ever used in Source 2. We have hyper-realistic vehicle physics, dynamic weather and sky systems, a semi-open world structure, new lighting pipelines, and large-scale environment streaming. This matches exactly what a Half-Life 3-size sequel would need. This is not a VR side project. This is a flagship mainline game. Valve's own Steam developer page shows 4 public games, and 1 hidden listing categorized specifically as a game. The community immediately locked onto that mystery slot. Add that to the HLX code reference, the engine upgrades, and the playtesting leaks, and the puzzle pieces are starting to form a picture. And here's where the Steam hardware angle ties in perfectly. Valve just announced new hardware launching in early 2026, the Steam Frame VR headset, the next-gen Steam controller, and the new Steam Machine console. And historically, Valve launches hardware with a killer game. Half-Life Alyx launched with Index, Portal 2 pushed Steam features, Left 4 Dead boosted Steamworks adoption. So it makes complete sense for HLX to be the platform seller that launches alongside this new hardware ecosystem. Even better, the leaks say HLX will support multiple play modes: full keyboard and mouse, traditional controller, and optional VR mode. This game could unify all 3 of Valve's new products in one giant launch moment. November 19th marks the 27th anniversary of Half-Life 1. Insiders, especially McVicker, are publicly saying we'll get an announcement within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Historically, Valve loves symbolic dates, and this would be the most symbolic date possible. People have been burned by Half-Life rumors for almost 2 decades. No one wants to fall for that meme again. But this situation is completely different. We've got multiple trusted insiders, code references across multiple Valve titles, a known code name, advanced Source 2 engine tech that aligns with the flagship game, internal playtesting rumors, a hidden Steam listing, and brand new hardware coming that needs a day 1 system seller. Plus, this is big. Half-Life Alyx ended on a story beat that sets up a direct continuation. Valve literally wrote themselves into making another Half-Life game. This is the perfect storm. So, is Half-Life 3 actually happening? Are we finally getting HLX, the true next chapter in Gordon Freeman's story? We can't say yes, not officially, but for the first time in 18 years, the signs aren't jokes. They're not memes, and they're not wild conspiracy theories. This is real evidence, real leaks, and real development breadcrumbs. And with the new Steam Machine hardware dropping in 2026, this might be the biggest moment in PC gaming history. I'll be covering every update, leak, and hardware drop leading up to the launch. So stick around, drop a comment if you think HLX is real, and tell me whether you'd play on mouse, controller, or VR. Because if all this lines up, Steam is about to change the game again. See you in the next one. Peace.